versus Fox, and it looks like they're gonna go straight into it. No button trigger or anything. Let's see how it works out. I've heard lots of mixed opinions about Fox, whether he's actually weaker or stronger in this game, depending on which aspect of his kit you're looking at. So what's kind of like your opinion on that?
Well, my opinion of Fox, I believe he is still the same character neutral-wise. However, on his punish side, up tilt doesn't no longer combos reliably into back air and other stuff like that.
Nice.
However, he does have a slightly better neutral due to the mobility and punish game as well. So honestly, we have to wait and see for the Fox players to adapt and learn new strats, and then from there, show us what Fox can actually do.
All right, well, a bit of a zoning game from Negi going on so far, which is what you usually see from Wii Fit Trainer, and it's been very effective. Hyper has definitely gotten a lot of percentage from just rushing in there without giving it much forethought. So just about a strong attack would probably do it.
Ooh.
Oh, that was very good, but that should be techable actually, shouldn't it, at this point? So yeah, a bit of a missed tech there from Negi.
Yeah, falling fair, down tilt into falling fair into up smash, that was definitely techable, yeah.
Yeah. But still a very good combo, got a lot of percentage off, evening things out just a little bit. Hyper kind of playing the platform game, trying to bait Negi into doing a careless approach. Yeah, didn't aim it just on the ledge well enough. Very nice wait. That was a bit of a preemptive dash attack, kind of expecting Wii Fit Trainer to keep moving forward, and he just stopped and whiff punished it with the forward tilt.
Interesting thing about Wii Fit Trainer is her buffs on her moveset. Yeah, they actually increase the hitboxes on most of her moves, as well as consistency in terms of the spikes and everything. And her offstage pressure is definitely more terrifying. Ooh, nice double dash attack into Hyper.
So far, very even. Hyper managing to take out the stock earlier by calling out the wake-up option with his forward smash in the ledge. It's a matter of whether Negi can maintain his zoning versus Hyper being composed enough to approach carefully and not take too much damage.
Ooh,
I don't think does footstool, does fair footstool even work?
No, it does not work anymore.
Alright. So maybe
I believe
he was just
he autopiloted.
Yeah, it could be. Given it was such a popular option back then.
He tried to go for the fair again, but he got hit by the soccer ball, and again. They're both dash dancing. Ooh, nice jab by Fox. Whenever Hyper gets off stage, he just gets hit by the soccer ball, and he got killed by the Wii Fit dash attack. Nice.
Oh, that's too bad. You never want to see dash attacks. Getting, trying to go for the cheeky shine spike, going for it again. Not gonna be quite enough though,
nice
but
bait.
Does make it to the ground in time to punish with the up smash.
Alright. Hyper's punishing Negi's empty dash dances with the jab attack. He's been doing like quite a few off from this stock in particular. Yeah. I believe he's adapted to Negi's playstyle at the moment.
Negi trying to be very bait heavy. That's how you try to beat players who have been baiting you for most of the matches, by doing the opposite of what they expect and rushing in there and breaking their zone. But so far, Negi with a few nice grabs, so to speak, getting a lot of percentage and close to KOing and closing this game out. Ooh. Bit of a risky offstage exchange right there, especially for Fox, since Wii Fit Trainer can usually make it back without much harm.
Not only that,
both dash attacks almost trading there. Lots of dash attacks coming out.
Ooh. Hyper punished Negi's air dodge into the stage with an up smash.
He could have totally back-aired Wii Fit Trainer there after we grabbed the ledge.
Oh,
wow! Nice. That just barely caught Wii Fit Trainer's foot. That was a weird hitbox for sure. It was like barely grazing Wii Fit Trainer's foot, so under any other circumstance, it definitely would have probably whiffed.
Alright, we're going here for game 2. I believe Negi is thinking quite on which stage to pick.
Where would you want to switch the stage to? I feel it was a very even game.
Definitely not a flat stage, because Wii Fit's camping game is pretty notorious. I believe Battlefield is actually a pretty good stage to fight against Wii Fit. If anything, I'd say Town and City or any other map that allows movement as well as sharking.
Yeah, sharking gonna be really important. Not only because Fox's up air is very good, but both players might be interested since Wii Fit's up air also has a very large hitbox. And does kill pretty early, especially if she's activated that little deep breathing. So far, it looks like it's gonna be Smashville. Oh yeah, they forgot they have to pick the characters after the stage, which is one of the bigger changes in the game so far.
It's very off-putting for those players who are used to just picking the players and then declaring the stages.
Yeah, definitely. It is really odd. So this is gonna be game 2, Negi versus Hyper, Fox versus Wii Fit Trainer. Let's see if Negi manages to close this one out.
That was very
before
interesting.
Hyper comes back.
Fox neutral B hit the soccer ball, and the soccer ball bounced into Negi, hitting him.
Yeah.
And Hyper sense, I believe that can spike actually.
Oh, very nice.
That was pretty good.
We've actually seen a few mixed techs, especially back during the doubles bracket. Like 6 or 7 players lost really early stock because of missed techs. So we were like, wow, people are just not teching in this game. But so far, Hyper is proving us wrong, having teched quite a few times up to this point, saving his stocks.
Cheeky attempt with the shine spike there. I like that.
Maybe he shouldn't go for them too often though.
They do have a
nice
low hitbox
again, because misaligned the side B just barely there. I'm sure he wanted to go for the ledge instead of appearing right before Wii Fit Trainer.
Ooh, nice dash dancing by Negi, actually punishing him with the recovery. He's been doing a lot of side Bs on stage. I believe they can be punished, and Negi's taking advantage of those.
Yeah, they're not nearly as good as they used to be, but players are going to have to take some time to figure out other options, since the game is too young for them to stop some of those old habits. So far, Negi has seemed much more composed than he was last game, and has managed to maintain a bit of a steadier lead, whereas last game was very volatile and back and forth. Whoa, whoa!
What? Wait, whoa.
That's, like you said, they did increase those hitboxes quite a bit. That was pretty insane, sending him off to the other side.
Very questionable hitbox there from the F match.
Yeah, well, I guess that's, you either got him or you don't. It's either a really good hitbox or it's a bad one. You never know with Smash.
Yep.
So right now, Negi's doing a really good job of frustrating Hyper further with this ledge play. Hyper currently down 2 stocks despite having won game 1.
Ooh, nice spike attempt with the side B there.
The crowd really getting into it. Really
nice
unsafe
shield
forward
grab.
smash on shield. And is that going to be enough?
Oh, he tried to catch a side B. That was very smart by Negi.
And a bagger finally takes the first stock. Big mountain to climb though, not necessarily going to be able to tie it up easily.
Ooh.
Nice mash to avoid the forward smash.
Hyper mashing for his life right there.
Winner of this match is going to have to face ET Gaming's own Xeon, so they can look forward to an even harder matchup after this. And is that back throw going to be enough? Not quite. Very good DI by Hyper. Not enough rage on Negi's side, and he's really going to have to take this stock soon.
That was a really good roll read, actually.
You can tell that...
Oh, that was 4 tilt.
Yeah,
that is game, yep.
That is game 2. But yeah, you can tell Fox's up smash also had its knockback significantly reduced, because that would have killed in so many other situations back in Smash 4 at those percentages, and Wii Fit Trainer was still able to survive comfortably in that specific scenario this game. So I saw a lot of frustration from Hyper in this match. Negi did a lot better job maintaining his zone and kind of keeping Hyper out, not letting him get those nasty Fox combos and confirms. So he's gonna have to look for a stage selection that will allow him to rush Wii Fit Trainer down a little more effectively and try to force her into a defensive position where she can't zone as much. They're really meditating over the stage choice this time around.
Alright, looks like they picked Battlefield again.
Going back to Battlefield, this is where Hyper took the first game. Keep in mind it was an incredibly even game though, so that won't necessarily mean that
Hyper's gonna win it.
That Hyper's gonna win it, of course.
We are gonna see in this game, however, both of those characters are pretty susceptible to being shirked actually, especially on Battlefield.
Alright, Hyper gotta try to not get frustrated because of Wii Fit zoning in this match if he wants to take it off.
Being throwing quite a lot of empty forward airs, probably hoping to catch his approach there.
Already 54 unanswered percent, bit of neutral losses for a Hyper, and does up tilt still combo into itself effectively? Because if it does, he should just take the damage and try to do up tilt into up tilt a few times.
I believe in this game you can actually DI out of the first few up tilts, so you can't be comboed forever at low percent.
Okay, nice little exchange with up tilt to neutral air to F smash. Another nair, but it's just about enough to even up the percentage. Nice little read with a down smash, and now suddenly in just a few hits, Negi's the one who has lost the advantage just like that. As you can see, Fox is so explosive that if Wii Fit doesn't maintain that zone perfectly for the entirety of the match, then it can be really hard for her to get back into the... Okay, yeah, that could have been an up smash out of shield as well.
I've been seeing quite a lot of risky options coming from Negi this stock actually. Whiffing quite a lot of jabs and dash grabs, and Hypers has been able to punish him properly. Nice kick into the soccer ball.
That was a very risky nair, putting himself in a bad spot with a recovery. As you said, Negi did go for a few risky moves, but is that back throw enough? Ooh, that just barely, that was like 2% off.
That is the stock.
That is enough, man, just like that. As you can see, Flux's offstage game is as bad as it's ever been. And that was a really hard read, but it worked out, so... sometimes you need hard reads to get through to the opponent. Let's see how Hyper keeps going. Is he gonna get Hyper or isn't he? Questions, incognitives. Nice dash dancing. Negi has been doing that all set long. Hyper needs to start calling him out on the dash back and try to go for offensive options like dash attack, like he did just there. That's what he needs to do. But he needs to capitalize well off of them, not just get a bit of percentage. He needs serious damage. Nice chase with the back air. Ooh, should have up aired instead of up smash. Maybe it was a misinput. But he did have the read on the tech chase.
As we can see on the comment before, Negi is doing a lot of dash dancing.
Yeah, but this time Hyper is inviting, so... Oh! There was two back airs almost came out at the same time. I wasn't sure what was going on there for a second, but it was indeed Negi's that won. Around now, right now, Hyper's at a deficit. Oh, what? That was enough. For a second there, I thought Negi lived, and I was waiting for her to come back down. So yeah, even game once more. 0%, 0%, one stock. Who's gonna take it? Who's gonna face Xeon off in winners semis, I believe, or quarterfinals. One of those two.
This is quarterfinals. I believe that one's going to be semis, actually.
All right, then, yeah. Semis of the Fool will be against Xeon.
Surely an interesting match to see, regardless of the character who wins, actually.
Kind of miscanceled that back air, leading to some damage to keep it.
I believe that could have been it with a downer spike, actually.
I'm not sure if there was enough like hit stun on that, but it would have been amazing if he got it. That lingering hitbox on the volleyball is really strong. And that is
a very nutty punish by the side.
Man, that killed like at 80%. And that definitely shows that you need to stop side Bing with Fox on stage that much. It is not as good of an option anymore. It's way more punishable.
I'd say that was a little bit of autopilot coming from the